Hey, patrons, it's X, and I am here with Mike Bowman, and welcome
Hey.
to the Secret Patron Show. This is the Patreon exclusive content that is for those who have supported the show or have waited out the 6-month exclusive window. We've recently swapped to a per month basis for patronage to help clear up any worries people might have had about supporting us, because we do release 3 episodes a week times 4 weeks, and people might think, fuck, I don't want to be charged 12 times a month for this thing. No. We do it once a month, and you can even pay it up front. For those of you guys hearing this right now, and fuck, it's going to be almost December time when this comes out for regular people. This is just a taste of what you've been missing. And tonight we're going to be talking about, and I've been keeping it particularly off the regular episode, is that we're going to be talking about Manchester, and not so much, the whole bombing and the Ariana Grande thing. People are going to have their opinions about that pop star, no matter what they think. I personally really enjoy her music. I'm not afraid to admit it. And I liked her on Kat and Kim. I liked her on all the Disney shit that she was on. So anyway,
I like her.
We have Teddy Shoebat, who you guys might have heard many times before of us talking about, and we've had him on for multiple Fun with Real audios, and it gets even worse this week because he's trying to say that the victims of the Manchester bombing were pro-sodomite sluts and whores.
I hate this whole victim blaming stuff.
This guy is obviously probably has not been laid in quite some time, but
seriously,
I don't have words for this guy, because just, you don't come out after like a whole bunch of people have died and be like, yeah, they fucking deserved it. Like,
yeah, they deserved it.
You don't realize how bad that makes you look
because
as
of their
a human
haircut.
being. Anyway, let's let Teddy start with this first line.
In regards to this attack, I must say, I really have no sympathy for these people.
Then you're not a human being, and you
seriously, even if I didn't like the people and something bad like that happened to them, I would still have sympathy for them, because that's what people should do. It's like
last week when Roger Ailes died, I'm like, yeah, fuck you, Roger Ailes, and be like, oh, I feel bad for his wife and his kid. But at the same time, I'm like, fuck you, Roger Ailes.
yeah, fuck you, Roger Ailes.
You can curse. You can curse the dead person as much as you want, because, like we were talking about earlier this episode with baptisms for the dead, it doesn't fucking matter. You're dead. I've been
you're dead, so it doesn't matter. But I mean,
this might seem
the people who are left, it's like, yeah, I feel sorry for your loss, but
this might seem kind of grim to some people out there. But I talk to my kids about, my wishes after I'm dead. I'm not planning on dying anytime soon or anything, but I've jokingly talked with them about, I want to be cremated, and then once I'm cremated, get rid of the fucking ashes. Don't keep them. Doesn't matter. And so when I was talking with when the kids brought it up to my wife this morning, they're like, oh yeah, Dad wants to do this. He wants to be burned and all this other stuff. And my wife's like looking at me, and I'm like, don't fucking matter what you do to my body anyway. I'm not around to see what you do with it. Like, do whatever the hell you want to do. I'm just giving you my wishes. So
yeah, that's something I haven't really given a whole lot of thought to since.
I
don't really want a Mormon funeral, but honestly, I haven't had much experience with anything else, so it's like
if I could do a sky burial, I would be like, have the vultures eat me. But I guess
burial at sea.
The most you can get with something like that would be like donating your body to like the body farms that you could have all the other animals eat, like a deer come up and eat your ribs and shit. And speaking of all this horrible shit that we talk about,
I want a Star Trek 2 Spock burial out in space. Shoot me off.
Shoot you off in a photon torpedo to the fucking Genesis planet. Yeah. I bring this up because I wanted to bring it up on the regular show, but I didn't find a way to do so. But here on the Patron show, the Patreon show, the secret show, whatever you want to call it, the one that came out publicly this past week was the one where I was talking about grooming personal hairs. We're talking about ass hairs, we're talking nut hairs and stuff like that. And Felicia and Kyle are joking around about it too. But I relate a story of me shaving my ass And the funniest thing about this is like I had a coworker from a different site, not here in Utah, but from somewhere else, like out east somewhere, where they're like, I listened to your show this week. You should have fucking warned me that was coming. And I was like, what? He's like, dude, I don't need to like picture you shaving your asshole. And I'm like, but I said on the show it was a bad idea. He's like, that's not the point. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of is the
Hard
point,
to
man.
reach.
I figure like instead of it going through like a cheese grater kind of thing when you're taking a dump, it'd be a lot easier to have like a smooth gliding landing for it, but whatever. Like, and so he's talking to me on the phone like professionally about this shit. And I'm like, dude, this is not the right venue to talk about this. All our calls are recorded. It's like, oh, it's amazing. It's amazing the kind of things that the patron show can do for people. Anyway, we've gone off on a complete fucking tangent because that's what we do when it's this late in the evening and we're punchy as shit and we're listening. We don't want to listen to Teddy Shoebat talk, but we have to. So here we go.
The people who died, the people who were injured, the people who were scared out of their minds, who ran away. Ah!
Thanks for the fucking example.
That's usually what you do when there's bombs exploding. You run away screaming.
Or you'd be like, oh my God, or holy shit.
Oh my God, there's bombs exploding.
No, not him. He's sociopathic.
Go the other direction.
Yeah, please don't let that kill me.
I really don't care.
He doesn't care. Ooh, edgy.
The types of people that go to these concerts are the same types of people who are responsible for the degeneracy that you see in society, the moral decay, the decay of nations. These people are responsible.
Kids.
14-year-olds are responsible for the decay of nations.
Are responsible for fucking decay of the nation. Holy shit, Teddy, are you hearing yourself right now? We're not talking about like 60-year-old gay guys or anything like that where they're like, yeah, I personally made sure 13 other men like to suck cock as soon as I got older. It's like, no, that's not what happened at all. We're talking about little kids, man, little girls. Just fuck this. How does this guy have an audience with shit like this? I don't get it. He has like zero compassion for these people.
They go to these concerts dressed up as whores.
Oh my God.
A tank top makes you a whore.
Anybody that shows
just like
hair is a
Obama.
whore.
Obama with her porn shoulders. Earlier,
sluts.
so
They're pro sodomite. They're pro divorce. They're pro infidelity. They are
pro sodomite teenagers. I don't think most of them know what taking it in the butt means yet, you know. And that's going with the strictest sense of sodomy there, you know. It could be mouth on privates kind of thing, but we're talking about teenage girls, man.
Yeah, I'm sure they like to experiment, but I doubt many of them have really taken it yet.
Oh my God, dude. They have no interest to defending the culture and the morality and the tradition and the faith.
They're going to a fucking concert.
They're going to see Ariana Grande.
Call me crazy, but they're not going there to defend the faith. They're going to, you know, let go for a little bit and enjoy themselves.
I mean, maybe that's his point, but God is last thing on their mind.
And the thing is like, as terrible as it might sound, I'm glad that the all of the deaths and everything happened after the concert. as crass as it may sound, at least the people got to see the person that they wanted to see in concert, and it didn't like happen during the middle of the show, like in the audience or anything. It happened in transit on the way home. As bad as it may sound, and I might some shit about that, I could have died after the last concert that I went to, like after going to see it, and been like, yeah, it would suck that I would miss my family and everything, but at the same time, like, I'm going out on a really fucking high note. Like, my evening was really good. You know, I'm not trying to make excuses for the guy bombing or anything, but it's just like,
yeah,
At least he waited till
Well,
the
at
end
least
of the
they
concert.
enjoyed that they were having fun right before.
Okay, let's put it this way. As a Star Wars nerd as I can tell you are with all the stuff you have in the background, would you have felt better if the guy were to bomb the Force Awakens audience prior to the movie or post movie? It's like,
I'd want to finish the movie. At least finish the movie first.
like if I'm gonna die,
How does it end?
at least let me finish my cigarette. You know, it's that whole thing.
That Europe once had. They have no interest at all. They want evil. They want decay. They want sodomy. They want...
Really? I've got a friend named Noah that would really like to know some of these people. Sorry, not Noah, it's Eli. My bad.
Sodom and Gomorrah. Let me show you guys some examples of what I am talking about. All right, so let's look at some of the people who went to the concert. Look at these people. Look at these people. What do I see?
Humans.
People like, yeah, I'm looking.
These are the victims of the bombing. Right? I'm not saying bombing is good. I don't agree with it. Right? I don't agree with it. So let's get that clear.
These people.
But let's look at the people here. This is why I really have no sympathy. Look at the guy with glasses on the picture on the right. Look at.
Okay, so he's a guy that's wearing glasses, has somewhat long hair, shaved around the sides, wearing a black shirt and black pants, and he's helping like another guy wearing white standing up that's obviously got leg injuries and stuff.
His hair shaved on the side, looks like a freaking sodomite.
By having his hair shaved around the sides, that makes him a guy that likes sodomy.
I can tell by his haircut he likes it in the butt.
Well, it's just amazing. It's like, this guy's haircut, he must be a gigantic faggot. It's like, nope, dude, no.
It's a pretty common hairstyle right now.
I mean, like, even Butthead had the hair shaved around the sides kind of thing, and he was not a fan of sodomy. And here's the thing. I've got no issues with sodomy at all. As long as the person is willing to engage with it. It's not like forcible, bad. But if they're okay with it, good. And it's like sodomy is more than just ass fucking or ass licking or anything like that. There's more to it than that. So I don't know what he's got a problem with the word sodomy for. Maybe because it's the root word of Sodom. I think he has a problem with the
shaved sides more than anything else.
It's hot.
Sodomite lover. Look at the woman on the left. You can tell just by you can tell just by looking at them what kind of people these are.
She's in a tank top.
Yeah, she's got a tank top. Oh my God, she's the worst person in the world.
Yeah, I love gay people. Oh yeah, I got a lot of gay friends. Blah 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 blah.
I've got a lot of guy friends. Holy shit, man. The fuck does that even mean? Holy shit. This fucking guy.
Right? Let's look at this article here. Ariana Grande goes on expletive-filled rant about homophobia. Look at this picture. I mean, you can just tell by looking at the picture, looking at the face, looking at the eyes of this girl, that she is a nasty, evil woman.
First off, learn how to say expletive.
Nasty, evil woman. Because she makes her own choices about what she does with her body and what she wants to do with her life. That makes her a nasty, evil woman.
She did lick that donut that one time.
Man. Teddy, go back and listen to her first album. Just go ahead and listen to that first album again. It's really goddamn good. She's
got an amazing voice.
She is the 2010 generation Mariah Carey. She's a goddamn treasure. I love this lady. And it's sad that it happened at her concert, but at the same time, we don't need assholes like you coming out and be like, "Oh, just look at the picture. They can tell they love the dick." It's like, what is your problem, man? It's like I don't know.
I don't get enough.
Like, I don't know how anybody can look at a picture like that and be like, "Oh yeah, they're totally like the cock." It's like, Dude.
Seriously, you can psychoanalyze a picture of him all you want too. It's like, oh, he's got the nappy hair. He likes it in the ass.
Like, he has the hair sides of his head shaved. Oh, let's see. That's only been a common fucking hairstyle for decades now. And you're trying to judge people that live in Manchester. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Manchester's like one of the biggest melting pots of England. It's like, you can't.
And he doesn't live there. He's not British, so
We're talking to a guy that has his computer in his fucking bedroom as he's doing all of these evil as shit videos.
Oh, I'm quiet. I'm doing a show.
I mean, looking here at the stats of this thing, just this video, he's gotten like 24,000 views from Right Wing Watch. We're not talking about on his own channel. Meanwhile, you could have professional setups like fucking whatever I'm doing here, and I get 20. It's like, only because I'm not a piece of shit fucking anti-sodomite asshole that judges people by their pictures, and it's just I do get a little bit resentful. I get a little bit hurt and I get a little bit mad because in order to be I'm not saying internet celebrity, but to get views, you have to be salacious or you have to be terrible, and I refuse to be either one of those things. God damn it, this man
Seriously,
makes me mad.
what does it matter what they do in their private lives between consenting adults? Seriously, is it hurting you? It's like, oh, this person likes it in the butt. That personally offends me and it hurts me. That affects my life in so many ways.
All right, so that's
This
Teddy.
doesn't make any sense at all.
That's Teddy for you. Fuck, I'm done talking about this guy. I can't stand this shit.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve the time.
Anyway, Mike, thanks for coming out, man. I really appreciate it.
Hey, it was a pleasure.
And we're off to go to bed because you guys gotten 17 minutes of us stretching out a 2-minute video. So anyway, it's been fun. It's been real, and we'll catch you guys later with another episode. We'll catch you next week. See ya.